Now, with these different expressions of worship, because that's what it is, of thanksgiving towards God, which one do you show God? Which form of thanksgiving do you show God? We got to remember, the psalmist said that in order to enter into the gates, you have to come with thanksgiving. You can't even enter into God's presence unless you're grateful. He doesn't want selfish kids coming up to him complaining. He wants an attitude of gratitude. I'll give you an example. I went to go visit my wife. She went to this women's Bible study, and Pastor Russell likes to eat. And so I knew the ladies weren't gonna eat all the food. I said, man, I'm gonna go have some dinner. And I get to the place that she's at, and there's a gate, and I don't have the gate code. And I'm hungry. And I'm putting this code and that code. Man, that gate wouldn't open. It's the same thing with God. If you don't have that proper gate code, that gate ain't gonna open for you. You're not gonna be able to even come into his presence. You know what God's gate code is? Thankfulness. When you're thankful, that opens up the gate to God's presence. And God is drawn to an attitude of gratitude. It really means that you're grateful. That's what that means. I have a grateful heart. Parents, you understand what I'm talking about. How many parents here, you have kids, right? Right. Come on, there's dad laughing right there. When your kids are grateful for the things you've done, doesn't it make you want to do even more for them? When you know they're sincerely grateful. I remember my mom being a single mom and working very hard. And I remember, I'm dating myself here, this is like 84, 85. You remember those shoes, Creepers? They were big platform shoes. I wanted a pair so bad, and they only sold them in Hollywood, California. They were like $100. That was a lot of money back then. And she goes, honey, you really want those shoes? I said, yeah, Mom. She goes, I'm gonna get you those shoes. And I knew, and I told her the whole way home, Mom, thank you so much. She goes, honey, I know. One thing my mom did teach me, people thought she spoiled me. She spoiled me with love, but she taught me how to be grateful for the things that I had. And I appreciated those things. See, when we're grateful, that brings us into God's presence. And when you come into God's presence, can I tell you something? You're coming into a blessing. You're coming into healing. You're coming into peace, and you're coming into joy. See, that's what his presence brings. A person with a grateful heart will always see life as a gift. Hello, who am I talking to? When you wake up in the morning, is the glass half full or is it half empty? It's all how we perceive it. See, when we understand that God is enough and everything we need is found in him, we have it. And we should be a people of gratitude. A person that is thankful is a person that focuses on the provision instead of the prohibition. Here's what I have. It doesn't matter what I don't have, because if I focus on what I don't have, then I'm never going to appreciate what I do have. Hello, I'm talking to somebody. God's speaking to you. He's saying, listen, I've given you so much. If you just took time to look at what you do have, you'd be ta-la, singing a song of praise to him. The fact that you came here this morning and that we're here together today, he's good. God's so good, right?